Hello, hello. How are you guys? Good here. Just super, super sick of the cold. Can't seem to say it enough. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm just over it. Okay, so we're gonna finish coloring in. Oh, stiff neck all of a sudden. In my fairy celebrations, Clara Makova, my dream book. I have some new it's not talcum powder, but it's sort of like talcum powder. It smells like vanilla. It smells so good. Okay, let's see. I want to do. We'll do this one. I'm gonna do this little ladybug for right now. Hi, Miss Lori. How are you? Are you as tired of the cold as I am? Are we like needing to go on like a warm sabbatical? Hi, Thomas. How are you? I was just gonna sit here and I was gonna say something, and it went like boom. It's gone. Do you really? Oh, nope. Not this Bahama Mama. See? Bahama Mama. I need to be in the Bahamas. Yep. That's where I need to be. I don't necessarily, well, there ain't no necessarily about it. I don't think I'd like all that water around me, but again, I kind of live on like an island. So I'm surrounded by it anyways. Um, yeah, I'm not a big water fan. Go figure, right? I'm surrounded by water, but I don't like water. Make that make sense? Oh, I got I'm almost thinking, Lori, you said something the other day on your live about looking at the computer screen and then looking back down at your books and having blurry vision. I'm thinking it had something to do with that because there are days, and today's one of them, that, yeah, I can't see a thing. I look at the screen and then look back at my book and it's like, what? Where'd it go? So, yeah, I bet you it's got something to do with that. I mean, I get the eye thing because, of your condition because my daughter's got the same thing, but yeah, I betcha. Right. Yep. It takes it a minute. So what are you all doing today? I just got out of the shower. Decided I wanted to color for a little while. Just kind of chill out. I don't necessarily have a whole lot to say, but sometimes you just don't need to say a whole lot, right? I picked up the wrong number. That's all right. I'll just go back over with this one because I think we still have a little bit of tooth. Paper's not real toothy. It's to be a little bit darker. Oh, the houses. I think you need to take a break from that book and grab another Johanna Basford book and do something else because it shouldn't be that I mean, it's got to be frustrating. It really does. I mean, I know you don't like whips and stuff, but you know, sometimes you just gotta say, hey, the paper kicked my ass and I've had enough. Let me regain my strength and I'll come back and kick it. Right? Right. I think I want something just a tad bit darker. Or are you coloring something new now? Something like on your own? Did you see the new okay, I haven't been to your channel today yet, so the new Mel Polini, yeah, whatever her name is. Crap, it's something flowers. Anyways, she's got a new book coming out on February 26th. Now, I don't think that that's going to be released in the United States. I don't know. I haven't heard. I just heard a release date. I don't know if that was for everybody or if that was just for overseas. I wish these guys, these artists, would just take a chill pill, because all the ones that I really love are coming out with new books. And like my pocketbook is like saying, no, save me, save me. There we go. That's the colors I was looking for. Takes practice. Takes a minute to find the combo. I got a harsh line right there, though. I don't like it. I'm assuming, by the way they got this bag in here, that it's like some sort of see-through plastic bag, because you can see the mushrooms through it. So, and the leaves. Oh, I know. You didn't like it? Oh, I can't wait. You can't wait. I can't wait. I never thought, like 6 years ago or whatever, I would like her books because they are so very detailed. But yeah, I love her books. I don't know how to do transparent stuff, but we're gonna work on it and see. And if we don't like it, we'll just make it solid and not to worry about it. Right? Right. I know it should be kind of lighter than what's like out in the open. Do you like her Mandala's book? Now that's one I don't have. Not saying I won't get it, but that's the very first one I ever seen of hers. And it was very, very intimidating to me. Now that I'm coloring her stuff, and it's not so intimidating, it's a possibility, but I want her newer book first. I think when I first started coloring, I think I burnt myself out on mandalas for a while because I haven't touched a mandala in a long time. I've tried to color a couple on here with markers, but you never finish anything on stream because you don't have the time. And then I don't think I've ever, well, I know I haven't went back to them. So. I did mark the page we were doing before this. And I do want to get back to that because I like that book. We were doing the page in the Maria Rowe book with the moon and pine trees and flowers. I'll show you in a second. I just don't want to, if possible, leave a lip in here. When it took me so long to get this book to begin with. Okay. Oh, you remember? Okay. It's a good thing one of us has got a good memory. You guys, so apparently the competitions that my granddaughter's doing are like several of them, not just one. There's like several. And she did one 2 days ago. They come in first place. She was so excited. She's like, Grandma, we came in first. It's like, that's friggin' awesome. I love that she calls me and tells me things. Thank you. I will let her know. I will be seeing her soon. She has another competition here real quick. And we are going to that one. The only thing that sucks is it's like super, super, super early in the morning. And neither one of us are morning people. But that's all right. It's worth it. Hi, Miss Amy. When is the tubathon? I know you told me. Well, you told everybody, but it starts on the 2nd or something, doesn't it? Thank you, Amy. How are you today, Miss Amy? Are you warm? Are you still in Vegas? Yeah, I should be able to. Yep. Can't promise you I'll watch the whole thing, but I will watch some of it. I'll take warm. We've got another cold snap coming through, so we've been hitting record lows. But I live in a wind tunnel, so not really. It just feels that way. There's nothing around me but a field, so it feels like, you live in a wind tunnel when the wind gets going. Stuff just like rips and roars. Mr. Oz is here. He just came in and laid down. Which is so cool. I love when he does that. It's like I got an art room doggy. All right. What color do we want? Do we want to do those like that? Yeah, we could. We could. I must have slept on my neck wrong or something because it hurts today. And you know, it never helps when you're coloring and looking down. Is the picture okay, you guys? You know, it almost sometimes looks like it's bouncing, like I got autofocus on, and I don't have autofocus on. I don't use autofocus for anything. Nice. We like that. Okay. I like that one. Oh. How in the world can you sit at your desk and actually hurt your elbow? But that hurt. Oh. Leave it to me. There's something in my shirt. It feels like I'm leaning on something. Like hurting my elbow. Pencil shavings. I'm such a wuss. Not like the shavings, like the pieces, like the crumbles. Little pieces of lead. Okay. So before we forget what colors we used, let's do this mushroom stem. And since it's going down this way, I'm going to assume that's stem also. That should be two. Well, it is a complex, and they say there's supposed to be like 300 and some odd houses, so you'll get close. It's crazy when they build those, like, what are they, I guess new neighborhoods or something with the same kind of houses all over the place. Not condos, but just the same single family homes. Yeah. I think they said, it's supposed to be a big one. I think I read somewhere that, they told Miss Joanna it was supposed to be like 350 houses or something. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Kim would go, yeah, probably after about the 6th house, I'd be done. Going, yep, this neighborhood's never going to get finished. Yeah, enjoy the quietness, because ain't happening. No, ma'am. Well, I think it's cool that you guys don't do that, because it just means, that you put more effort into it than, just rushing through it. Which, I kind of think that it always kind of seems like it means more and there's more of a story behind it than if you just rush through it. If you know what I mean, Jean. I think all artwork at some point in time has some sort of a story to it or behind it, however you want to say that. And sometimes I think you can just look at the page and see it and know the story. And then other times, I'm sure you probably got to be told, but yep, no matter who does it, I think it's art has a story itself. All right, do I want to do? We got that. We got that. Do I want them all red? I don't think I do. All right, let me think about it, and I will do a. If I am thinking. And if we don't figure out by the time we're done thinking, then we'll just wait. We will wait and wait and wait. Because I know what color I want the flowers. Beep, 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 and beep, beep. Oh, I've got a story. I bet you do. I seen you color. It was, I can't remember if it was a short or a video. I think it was a short that you did. And you were coloring and showing people how you color in the truck. And your little phone was just a bopping all over the place. Boop, 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 boop. Like you guys were on like a dirt road or something. And you're just coloring and your hands not moving. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, my hand would be doing this. There's no way. Now the phone hand, now that was bopping all over the place, or the phone, wherever it was, but I'm pretty sure you had it in your hand, I think you said. But the one that was coloring was, nope, it was staying right where it should be. I'm like, girl. My pages would look a hot mess. They do with sometimes without me being in a vehicle, but I couldn't do it in a vehicle. One, I get car sick doing that. And two, I just wouldn't be able to hold my hand still. Right? I was going to do it as a joke, like, and film it, and send it to Amy in my car. And yeah, no, I'm good. I love you, Amy, but nope. Well, let's just put it this way. As of right now, no, because one, it's just too cold, and I'm not taking my pencils or anything out there. So maybe in the summertime, maybe I'll be a smart ass and have my husband take me around the yard on the 4-wheeler. Going, look, I'm Amy. That'll be my, what do they call them, parodies of Amy coloring. Amy, Did I ask you a question? Do you have a house? Or do you guys just live in the truck and work all the time? She lost her signal. Probably because the universe just didn't want me to ask her that question. I don't know if I could be in a truck all the time. I mean, I'm sure they're not in it all the time. You know, I'm sure they have days where they're not having to work, but okay, I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but I kind of know how I wanted to go with this. I'll show you why I just did that in a second. There was a reason. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but there was a reason. I want my I want the glaze. Oh, I don't. Okay. So I'm putting the clear on it, but I want the purple to gently show through. So that's why I kind of smeared it like that. I don't want a lot of it anywhere, but I wanted some places, if that makes any sense. And if it works like I think it will, I'll show you when I'm done. I'm hoping it'll look like just a hint of purple going up into the clear area where there's not any purple. I don't know. I didn't call her or anything, so if she's online, she should. I just came on. Okay. Now I want some of these flowers a certain way and others a certain way. So which one do I want which way? Okay. So some of these I want with just a slight yellow tip. And hey, if my niece and nephew happen to watch this, shout out to Cal and Nora. Love you. And Hi, Miss View. How are you? We are good over here. Whose message? Did I send a message? I never remember. Oh, sorry. It is cold outside. It is cold in here. There's a song that actually says that. Alright, I like that. I like that. Uh-oh. I got a towel on my head from taking a shower and the thing is falling off. I'm gonna have to take it off and then I'm gonna be cold because my hair's wet. And it hangs on the back of my neck. One of these days, I'm gonna get it cut off. I don't like my hair really, really short though. Everybody says it looks good, but I think I look like a boy. But I'm sure when I get up in the mornings and go to get cleaned up, I'm gonna love it. Welcome back, Miss Amy. Okay, so that's the way I want those flowers done. I'm thinking that almost seems like that's the only flower like that. These are all double petals. So I'm just going to have to make a couple that, like that. Oh, I didn't see those. Oh, cool. All right. I didn't notice there was little dots or whatever on the top of his or her wings. We're going to go with a her. She's got on a boat. They still y'all complaining about that house page. Well, I think y'all need to get a hold of Johanna and like tell her she needs to fire the guy that keeps building all the houses. Tell him enough's enough. You don't need any more. Because I'm telling you, I could have swore I read somewhere that they had talked and it was 350 going in that neighborhood. My grandma's favorite flower was a daisy. Not that these are daisies, but we can always pretend. Oh, I gotta get this towel off my head. It keeps falling. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Psycho puppy heard a dog on TV and took off running. Psycho puppy. I want to play with the puppy. Now he's in there whining because he can't find the dog he heard on television. He's like, I know I heard it. Where'd it go? I don't hear it no more. I can't see it. What's happening? My whole world is shattered. I love the wings. Okay, so see, I don't know if you can see. Hold on. It looks kind of terrible like that, but it looks kind of good like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It don't look like that in real life. Yeah. I don't know. I like it. So that's what counts. I like it. I do. All right, let's do. Let's do a bumblebee. Black, yellow. Okay, and all the bumblebees. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, she's got the basket pen worked out. I'll do more in a little bit. I just don't want to smear it. All right, let's do. Nope, I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one. Hi, Oz. There is no dog. Go back and lay down. I'm not letting you outside just to see that there's no dog out there. I'm going. It's slipping cold. That was like fine, and he left. All right, that was my, yeah, that pen. It's a really good thing that being able to read names on pencils and pens is not a requirement to color, because if it was, I would have been booted a long time ago. I gotta turn this book. Excuse me, ma'am. You have to be able to tell me the name of this author before I can sell you the book. Nelapanini Schiffer Summerswater. Yep. That would be it for me. And I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing the first name right. That's alright. I'd still be able to get my Nick Filbert, and, well, probably not, because I'd probably have to, like, pronounce his whole name, and yeah, that ain't happening either. But I can still get my Clara Makovas, and my Teresa Goodrich, and Kirby Roseanne's. Although it's probably Roseanne's or something. They're gonna say, nope, to the back of the line. Okay. Ozzy out. Now, don't make me close the door on you. This is my don't bother me thing. Okay, so now I'm stuck. Well, I'm not stuck, but I'm debating. Debating. I hate it when I roll my cigarettes too tight. Okay. We're going to start off with hold on, let me mute for just 1 second. Back. I am not going to do them all in red. At least I don't think I am. See, he's done in purple. He's the only thing so far in purple. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do the bigger mushrooms in purple. And that way it'll kind of balance the page a little. Is what I'm thinking. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I don't. As long as I've been rolling them, I usually get them like pretty right on. But the tobacco's been so dry because of the humidity in the house that it makes it hard to do that. I'm either getting them too loose or too tight. It's really getting on my nerves. I need to put a piece of lettuce in the bag, put moisture in there. Either that or keep it in my freezer. I don't like doing that every time I want to roll a cigarette. You gotta go and get it out of the freezer. It's like, ugh. Probably stop me from smoking so much. Although I think the way these cigarettes burn, I think most of them burn up. The other night I was watching something on YouTube and I was like totally engrossed. Like seriously engrossed. And I had a cigarette in my hand. And I went to take a hit off of it and the ash fell on, like just the ash fell on my hand. And like the cigarette was pretty much gone. I'm like, oh, well, that was a good cigarette. It just kind of burned away. He went in there and bugged Dad long enough to get him to let him out. I should know better. You would think. But no. You kept yours in the freezer? Yeah, I'm too lazy to go. See, I only roll a couple at a time, though. I only roll like 2 at a time. Must be close to the end of the day. I'm getting a bunch of spam calls. That's my problem. If I'd roll like enough for the whole day, then I could do that. But I normally only roll like 1 or 2 at a time. I used to know somebody that would get one of those big bags of tobacco and roll the whole bag and then put the cigarettes in a baggie and stick them in the freezer. He said, how in the world can you sit there and roll that big bag? I enjoy rolling. Not me. Now, if I had the roller that my brother-in-law's got, then it wouldn't bother me. His is an automatic. He just puts the tobacco in there, sticks a tube on it, and it does it all for him. You don't have to push a button or nothing. But he spent like $300 on it, and I ain't spending $300 on no rolling machine. Not. Right? Nope, if I'm going somewhere for any amount of time, and I know I'm going to be gone for quite a while, is my lid broke? Feels like it's moving. I usually buy me a pack or two. And especially if my son comes along. Because if my son comes along, he's one of those type that, you know, he works all the time, and instead of planning his stuff, nope. So we'll go somewhere, and he'll have cigarettes. And then he'll run out of cigarettes and say, "Hey, Mom, can I borrow smoke? Can you bring some?" "Yep, I ran out." "Well, you knew we were going to be gone all day." "Yep." Like, I was going to stop, but I forgot. Mm-hmm. Oh, pencil abuse. Oh, that one got caught on my sleeve. It was just a itty bitty one. Just an itty bitty one. Okay, you know, I'm gonna wait on that for a minute. And I'm gonna do where's the color that I want? There it is. Do I want this one, or do I want this one? I think I want those three. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a minute. Okay, this one is too short now to go into my rechargeable pencil sharpener. Spit it out, Kim. I think I have a there. Oh, maybe not. I thought I did. Oh, just broke that tip. I think I got that color out already. This might be the color that they stopped, and I didn't buy any extras. That's right, because we got 520. I'm sure we've got a color in there that'll match it. And I'm sure in the new set, there's probably one that's very close. I am getting a little cold. And apparently the dog is too, because he just scratched on the door. Let me in, let me in. There ain't no dog out here. Do y'all believe in reincarnation? I'm not sure I do. But if there is such a thing, and I say if, what would you want to be reincarnated as? And you can say, a person or whatever. I always thought if there was such a thing, I'd want to come back as somebody super pretty and very smart. Not like genius type smart, just smart. Like college smart. I mean, I'm not like dumb or nothing. I've been to like, trade schools and stuff like that, but I've graduated with doing that kind of thing, with 4.0, so I'm good. But I had to work my butt off to get it. A bird? I'd be afraid I'd be eaten by a squirrel or something. But I can see that. Being able to fly. Yep. That would be like an amazing feeling. A smart bird. Now, would you want to be a bird that was like tropical, or one that flew back and forth? You know, um, south for the winter and north for the summer type of thing, or just one that goes wherever it wants to. Blending out the colors a little better. Bringing out that dark. Yeah, I bet you the rainforest would be really cool. My husband watches like ancient. It's called Ancient Aliens, and they do all kinds of stuff. He was watching a thing today, and they were in some place between. It was between Hawaii and Nigeria, I think he said. But the views, the views were spectacular. It's like, it's untouched land, it's just gorgeous. There was some like tribal people that lived there or whatever, but for the most part it was just hadn't been touched by human population. It was gorgeous. Got that harsh line right there, and I don't like it. Yep, I think you should, if the houses are driving you crazy, I think you should move on to something that you enjoy. I'm thinking, you guys. Sorry. I have an idea, but I'm just not quite sure how it would look. So let's move on to the next thing, and then I'll think about it as I go. Let's do some flowers. Did I forget to mute that? I thought I hit the button. We're introducing one more color in here. But there's so many flowers, I think that it won't be that big of a deal. When I pick this page, normally I pick a page by, looking at it, and if I can see the colors in it, then, that's the page I'll color. And I could see the colors for him. And so I just jumped at it because I wanted to color a page. I shouldn't have done that because, I'm not struggling or anything. It's not a big deal if I can figure out colors. It's just easier if I can see them before I start the page. Oh, that's right, yeah. You got Fragile World coming up. Fragile World and Flowers in February. I'm thinking I'm going to do Maria Troll in May. for my birthday. That's what I'm thinking. Maria and May. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen by then? You know, some of this looks like sand, and then some of it looks like grass. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Oh, Amy said, are we picking in Fragile World tonight? I said, I thought of doing Maria and May for my birthday. But you never know. Don't know what'll be happening in May. I just think she needs some loving. She hasn't had any loving in a long time, at least from me anyways. Okay, let's do. My poor husband. Ozzy just never leaves him alone. Okay, I like that flower. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll do the leaves, and we'll finish this part down here. And then we'll have one part of the picture finished, instead of hopping all over the place. I think the temperature is dropping, and I need to go get a sweater because I am feeling cold all of a sudden. Sweaters don't do you much good if you don't use them. And I have enough of them. I need to close this drapes too. It's too damn cold. That'll help. Not a very talkative life, but like I said at the beginning, probably wasn't going to be because I didn't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to cover. Oh, that's one of the ones what I wanted to say. So I seen was it shells? I don't know. I can't remember. I think she spells it Shel. Anyways, it might have been her channel, might have been somebody else's. She had the Woomer pencils. No, I think it was somebody else. Because the actual stream had to be put over into English. Anyways, she did a review of them, and she said she heard that the Woomers were a dupe for the Prismas. Well, everybody says that their pencils are a dupe for the Prismas. But anyways, the Woomers are very soft. But my thing was, they came out with the 72 set, and now they came out with a 90 set. How many of those were going to be duplicates? Well, I've watched two people now, and both people said that I think one I counted, she didn't exactly say, but she showed how many there was. I think I counted 29. And then this lady said there was 25 duplicates in the 90 set from the 72. So that means that there's still 25 in this, or 50 in the 72 set, and then 90 in the, or anyways, there's like 133 in the complete set is what I'm getting at. But the only thing I don't like is that, they knew they were coming out with the 90 set. Why didn't they just come out with the whole 130 something? Instead of making us buy double. And I don't think I want to spend $50 some on a set when the 72 cost me 21. Of course, it was on sale, but still in all, it wasn't a 50% off sale. So yeah, I don't know if I'm just kind of thinking that when they come on Amazon, I will get them. If they don't ever come on Amazon, I probably will not, because I'm not paying $56 for a set of pencils. I paid $20 some for. I'm just not going to do that. So if they come on Amazon and they have a good sale and they're decent priced, then I'll think about it. But yes, I know, as I'm coloring in an expensive book, I know. It's the principle. And this was sort of technically a Christmas present. So what do you all think about it? If do you have the Womers? And if you do, what do you think about them? I really like them. They are creamy. Are they a Prisma? No. Are they as good as a Prisma? I don't think there's anything as good as a Prisma. Let's just put it that way. Are they creamy like a Prisma? You can mush them. Are they worth the price of a Prisma? No. Is a Prisma worth the price of a Prisma? No. I don't think any. I mean, come on, they're colored pencils. I don't think any colored pencil should be outrageously priced. That's crazy. The only reason they do it is because we allow them to, because when they bring them out and they price them, we run and buy them. And if we wouldn't do that, the prices would drastically drop. And then everybody could afford them. That's the way I look at it. But again, if my aunt had a, it should be my uncle. So, there's that. Nope. From what I hear, you can purchase them on their website. That's what I hear. Oh, I colored this the wrong color. Oh well. Doggone it. Yep, it can be. But I figure there are so many companies out there that do colored pencils, and not all of them charge an arm, tooth, and a leg. And all of them have pigment. It's just the formula that they use to make their pigment. Is it more oil than water? Is it more water than oil? Is it pretty even? That's what makes them soft, hard, scratchy. Because every single pencil has oil and water in it. Just how much of each that it's got. And how much color. Okay. I don't know. I haven't went to their website. I'm just going by what people are saying. I got rid of the container. I don't think it says. Yeah, I don't think it says anywhere in here. Nope. It just says warmer. I got rid of the piece of paper that was on it. It's in the trash. Yeah, I don't see it. And yes, I'm in my trash, but the only thing that's in here is paper. I don't throw anything in my art room that's not paper. Yeah, I don't see it. What's it gonna do? Oh, these. Hi, Miss Angela. How are you? Did you find it? So yeah, I don't know. Kind of one of those things that you have to think about before you do. My new one. My fairy celebrations, Clear Makova. He must be getting ready to cook dinner because he's got the radio on. Yes, isn't that wonderful? I was so afraid of them giving me that shot in my knee, but oh man, once they do, and it doesn't really hurt a whole lot. I mean, it's a little uncomfortable, but it doesn't yeah. Anyways, but man, it feels so good. Yep, I'm almost like thinking I want to ask for another one when I go in there again, because yeah. That's what I said. It was $50 some for $56 for the set of 90. But if you go on Amazon, the set of 72 was on sale for like $21. I don't think it is now. I think that was like just over the holidays. I don't know. You'd have to look. But yeah. Yeah, don't buy the 72 set from them. Buy it from Amazon. Text me and tell me what treatment you're talking about. Oh, I only paid $24 for shipping. It depends on who you get it from. I got mine from Alfie, and then or you can get them from Cool Craft Books. She's usually pretty good with shipping. But I got mine from Alfie this time, and it was $24, I think, with shipping. Come from Czechoslovakia. Huh. Yeah, but 25 of those pencils are repeats. So they must not be on sale on no more on Amazon, because it would have only been $77 if it would have still been on sale. No, I'm just thinking if they think their pencils was worth putting them on sale for $21 on Amazon, then I'm almost thinking it's worth me to wait until they put the 90 set on sale. Because, now that I have the 75, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get the whole set now. Because, full set syndrome. And they are good pencils. I do enjoy them. The Woomers. Oh, see, they were 21 over the holiday. They raised their prices. Because I don't think they were even that much before they went on sale. So because they had a rush on them through the holiday, they raised their prices. Because I'm pretty sure, I am really sure that through the holiday, their regular price was like $27 for the 72 set. A 90 set, yep. Yep. There is. You know that was going to happen. We talked about that. You said you watch. And so did I. That's why I don't usually buy 72 sets, because that's what happens. You buy the 72 set and then they come out with the bigger set and then you want it and you spend more money, and it's a vicious cycle. You spend more money and more money and more money. The company sits back and goes, "Yep, suckers." And we go, "Yep, we are." We have the 72 set. We want the 90 set. But we don't want to pay that price for it. We pretty much have the same thing anyways. She's got a few more sets of pencils than I do, but not by a whole lot. Yes. Right. So that's what I'm thinking. Might not be till next Christmas, but might be Christmas in July. Who knows? It's hard telling. Pretty sure my Oscar pen is going. Yep, this one's done. I hate doing this, but might be because it's cold too. Well, what fun would that be? We just want them to go on sale so we can try them out. Well, I already know what they feel like, so I know I want the bigger set, but I'm going to have to switch up pencils here pretty soon because I'm getting so used to using my Prismas that anything else feels hard. Yeah, well, I can honestly say, I only have a couple sets that I don't really use a whole lot of. Um, so yeah, I'm okay with the getting another set. Uh-huh. And I feel really bad because I bugged my brother about getting me these pencils because one, he works for or he used to work for the company that made them, and two, I really wanted them, so I bugged him to get me the set. Um, and little did I know that he didn't get a discount on them just because he worked for the company. So I felt really, really bad. And the pencils are not that great. So yeah, that kind of sucked. Right. No, I have to count my sets. I think I have like um I'd have to go through and look because depending on the set, I don't know like which ones have full sets and which ones have just the 72 set. Like my sheer Farbins, those are 96. That's all there is. They don't make anymore. Um, I have a ton of color pencils because I got sucked into that too. I got the 180 set. I got the 260 or 240 set or whatever. And then the 280 set and then the 300 set. Yeah. Um, Artezas, pretty sure I have 120, and I almost want to say a 72, but I think it's just a 120. Um, my Suzanne's, I only have 72 of those. I would love to have the whole set of those because those are awesome pencils too. Yeah, I need to do what I need to do is do a pencil collection thingy. Okay, that came out really well. A pencil collection stream video type of thing. Yes, but if they do, it's not. But yeah, I've got like the 50 set of Faber-Castell black. So that's not a full set, but it is in a case. So I can't just count my cases because then I just screwed that up, but oh well. It don't matter. There's a hill back there somewhere. Because no matter how much you erase it, it's still going to show the green. So no point in burning out my eraser to try to get all that green up. And I'm not going to burn out my Posca pen to do it either. Hi, Chrissy. Nice. I think I had a little over 30. But I'm thinking that's like everything. Even though, like, the ones that aren't full sets. I think that was like counting everything. And that was like probably 2 years ago that I counted. And that's because me and another YouTuber were going to do a project book with every page being a different set of pencils. And we started it, and we got through like 6 or 7 of them. And then she just quit doing it. And I didn't want to do it by myself. So. And I don't think it was 'cause she quit doing it because she didn't want to do it. She got a job and she works a lot of hours. And a husband, and that type of thing. Tammy colors too. Just chilling. Oh, nice. I was always scared of those damn things. Always afraid when I fell, somebody'd like run over my hand and cut my fingers off or something. Yeah, I was a weird kid. At heart, everybody's a kid. Most of us, anyways. Yeah, Angela was playing hockey yesterday. I seen it. I kind of almost wish this heart thing wasn't in the picture. Because I have no idea what the hell it is. I love the name Wyatt. He probably watches it with his dad. But he's still pretty little yet, too. Well, we're about the same age as Munchkin, actually. There's a lot of greenery in here. I still got one more mushroom. And I'm not sure what I want to do with it. That or the heart. And it sucks because I mean, I kind of got an idea. I know what I want to do with it, but I'm not sure it'll look good. And I really don't want to screw this up. But I'll probably end up doing it anyways. I'm just going to let them color or me color and them talk about hockey. I gotta get me a hair straightener. My granddaughter's got a really cool one. I need to find out what brand it is. It's actually a brush or comb or something. And you just brush your hair with it and it like straightens it. It's like, yes. She did mine. It was a couple of times ago that she was over. She's like, Grandma, your hair's so fine. I said, yep, it's very fine and very thin. Never used to be thin, but it is now. Thinner, anyways. On my book, $24. Altogether, it was like 60, I don't know, $64, $65, something like that. It depends on who you go through. I can't remember. It's Alfie, and then some numbers. I can't remember what her numbers are. I'll have to look. And then, like I said, I got Serene through Cool Craft Books. Those are usually the only two that I would go to, and that's just on advice from everybody that's ordered from Etsy. Yep. If you want one, you're just going to have to bite the bullet and get it. And don't put it in your attic or out in your garage. I went on there to look for Tenderful Enchantments, and they ain't got that book anymore. I couldn't find it anywhere. They got the Halloween one that I want. And then there's one more. I can't remember the name of it. It's the Houses one. But yeah, it's going to take me a while yet. They'll probably be gone before I get to them. Although this one wasn't. I waited long enough for it, so. I think the Halloween one come out right after this one. I can't remember. It's either before or after. Duh. I'm pretty sure it was after. Lori, what year did the Halloween one come out? Yep, you will. And the first time you do it, it's going to flip you right out. Once you notice. Yep. One day you won't even be like paying attention. It'll be an afterthought. Be doing something in the house, and next thing you know, you'll be screaming, "Mike, guess what I just did?" He's gonna say, "Damn it, Lori, you scared the shit out of me. What are you screaming like that for?" Yes. Touch of magic. Yep. It sure is. Yeah, that's why I asked you, because I seen you had it the other day. Oh, it's downstairs, though. Are you downstairs? Probably not. Nope. You would think they would clog up. That's what I would think anyways. Yes, I just don't want you to have to go downstairs and then back upstairs. And the pencil mushed too much right there. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them actually. But then I don't really craft and don't really have a use for glue actually. And if I do, I have a glue gun. So. We are kicking butt on this page today. Okay. I have the blue flowers, and then what this stuff is, and then the bag. And I'm kind of not sure what we're going to do with the bag. don't know what. That's not what I want. What do I want? I want this. I'm not sure what these are, but they're going to be like little walnuts or something. Well, that's cool. Oh, cool. Pretty soon you're going to be up to 600 just like me. Just saying. $20.20. So yeah, it was right after this one. This one came out in 2019. Yeah, 2019. I thought so. And then I'm pretty sure the houses came after that. Which Rita Berman did you get? Rita Berman's cool. I like her. Mythographic Fantastic Forest by Fabiano Fabiana Jesus, I can say it any other time. I cannot say it when I'm on stream. Joseph Kettingbean, Fabiana Astonati. Yep. Yep. As soon as I get off stream, I'll be able to say it. I don't know. Hidden Earth. I like that one. Yes, I like the Fantasy Forest. I like that book. I got that book. Astanasio. Shoo. Fabiana Astanasio. Lordy. Spit it out, Kim. Spit it out. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going to put some clear glaze on this wrapper to make it look a little see-through. Maybe. There we go. That'd make the wrapper stand out a little bit. I hope you can see it yet. I am so cold. I never did get up and put on the sweater. I got blankets in here and sweaters in here, and you'd think I'd be covering up with one. No. Not me. Yeah. Enjoy the time though, because it's nice when you can do that. I miss those days. And my daughter, she works too much. It's not like She never got time to do anything. My son, when he got up this morning, like getting ready to leave for work, um, it was 7:30, and he posted a thing on Facebook going, "This almost makes me want to stay in bed." And he showed the temperature, and it was like minus 13. I'm like, yeah. We have like a tiny little windmill thermometer thing out by our greenhouse, and it's like way up in the air, so it spins when the wind hits it or whatever. And then we got a thing in the house that tells us what the temperature is and what the wind speed is and the wind chill and all that stuff. So last night we're sitting here and you could watch it from the time the sun went down to the time we stopped watching it. You could watch the temperature falling. And last I remember looking at it, it was -4. And that took like next to nothing for that to happen. I don't know what it was when I woke up this morning, but apparently 30 minutes south of me, it was -13. So I'm assuming it was close to that, if not that. Although it's kind of crazy. He's only like 30 minutes from me, and it can be raining at his house, and the sun will be shining like crazy here. So. And my daughter's always 10 degrees cooler than we are because she's like on the lake. Well, not on the lake. She's like across the street from it. We're more inland. It sure darkens up that pencil, doesn't it? Oh, I do not miss those days. My daughter was one of those children that she hated going to bed. So every night you'd put her to bed and she'd get up and she'd come in the room and she'd say, Mommy, Daddy, my belly hurts. So, at first it was like, oh, come here, and then grab her belly until she, fall asleep and take her and put her to bed. So then it got to be almost an every night thing. So it's like, all right, I know your belly doesn't hurt every single night, so, So then it got to be, Mommy, Daddy, my arm hurts. Well, let me see your arm. So you'd say, looks fine to me. And you'd give her a kiss and tell her to go back to bed. And then it was, Mommy, Daddy, my fingers hurt. Or, Mommy, Daddy, my head hurts. By the time she was done, we went through her whole body. It was too funny. And then finally she realized we wasn't giving in, so she just stopped coming out. I'd say, well, do you want some aspirin for your headache? No. Well, then you better go lay down and get some sleep so it'll go away. I can't sleep. Well, just close your eyes and try. But Mommy, good night, little one. Yep. We got the whole anatomy thing when she was little. It's getting there. Getting there. You would think that was really smart, Kim. By the way, the pencil goes down in this book that there was a lot of tooth. because it sure does leave a lot of white spot. And it usually is because, it doesn't fill in the tube. But the paper feels kind of smooth. It doesn't feel real toothy. So, don't you know, it's got me a little bit confused. Oh, I know. I don't know about cute. It kind of gets a little old sometimes when you're tired. Like we'd hear these little footsteps going, oh man, here we go again. They'd be coming down the stairs. Mommy, Daddy. Oh, I could tell you some stories. My kids were little comedians, I think. They came up with every story in the book. And then, if you were tired and didn't have the patience to put up with them that night, you're telling them if they don't go to sleep, you're going to come up there and give them both spankings. Boy, it was like, well, I didn't do it, he did it. I didn't do it, she did it. They were happy to turn on each other when that happened. I got so many pencils laying out here, but I'm using them all. They should be coming in here any minute. Oh my goodness, we've been on almost 4 hours. You wouldn't think. I don't know why it always seems like it hasn't been that long, but I guess it has. Alright, you guys. I am going to get off of here and eat some supper. But this is what we kind of got so far. Let me put on a different pair of glasses. I can't see nothing but this pair. That's for up close. Oh, there we go. Time flies when you're having fun. I get it. Let me focus. Focus. There we go. So we only got those 3 flowers, and this is what we got done here. And then we got those. And then we got those 2 things in the bag. We got those flowers. And then those flowers and the mushroom. And then our little dude. Yep, we're almost done. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, you guys have a good night. Love you, sis. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.